everyone, it's Maki. Today, I'd like to share some news about Gunpla. In the first segment, I'll also talk about my prediction for the Gundam series in 2026. I'm excited to see how things unfold next year. Before we jump into the main topic, I have a quick announcement. My channel is now accepting support through memberships. For a monthly fee of 99 cents, you can get a name badge and comment stamps. Alright, let's get started. Alright, Bandai has announced release dates for products in 2026. Let's take a look at the release dates, including items not from the Gundam series. The published photo is in Japanese, but the release dates are written using numbers. Pay attention to when each product is scheduled to be released. Do you notice anything? The release timing of the new products is concentrated in April and June. Very few items are scheduled for release in May. Could some kind of news about a new Gundam series be about to be announced? A similar situation occurred with GQuuuuuuX. After the broadcast period for the GQuuuuuuX TV anime was officially announced, a lot of new products were revealed. But I want you to be careful. This is nothing more than my own interpretation mixed with a strong personal desire. It's also possible that the low number of products in May is simply due to factory operation plans or material procurement schedules. How would you interpret this situation? Will a new mobile suit be revealed in the Hathaway's Flash movie coming out in January? After the story of Hathaway ends, will Freedom Zero be released? Or will the production of a new TV anime series be announced? Now, new details have been announced for Gunpla revealed at past events, so let's review them. First is the high-grade Gundam Sandrock Kai. This Gundam appeared in Gundam Wing Endless Worlds. I found a detail that I thought was interesting. The product description says that it includes red, clear parts that recreate the heated state of the heat show tail. Fans have always debated the Endless Worlds version of the Gundam Sandrock. The question is, does the heat show tail glow red when energy is transmitted through it? In the Battle of Endless Worlds, the Sandrock uses its heat show tail. However, it uses them without glowing red. This sparked a discussion with Sandrock fighting with the heat show tail's energy turned off. Over Sandrock Kai's heat, show tail is designed to stay white even when energy is transmitted. During the battle in Endless Worlds, the Gundam pilots fight in a way that avoids killing enemy soldiers and only destroys their weapons. Because of that, Gundam Hibion's fires bullets with the fuses removed. If you look closely, the enemy mobile suits hit by Hibion's attacks don't explode. Instead, they only have damaged armor. Many fans think that Hibion's is a mobile suit with overwhelming firepower. But if you focus on what it actually does in the story, it basically acts like a catapult in the shape of a Gundam. It seems that the Gundam Sandrock was also fighting without using the heat mechanism of its heat show tails. Rather than destroying enemies with high temperatures, the Sandrock uses the weapons as blunt instruments to break their moving parts. In contrast, the fighting style of the Gundam Death Size Hell is also very striking. Unlike Sandrock and Hibion's, Death Size Hell uses its beam scissors. However, not a single enemy pilot is killed. Despite using such a powerful weapon, it only destroys the enemy's movable sections. Thanks to this new Gunpla information, we've gained fresh insights into the Battle of Endless Worlds. By purchasing the Gunpla, you'll be able to see Sandrock fighting at full power, a form that never appeared in the actual story. Next is the Hambrabi. This is the version that appeared in the GQuuuuuuX story. It is a mobile suit from Zeta Gundam that was redesigned to fit the world of GQuuuuuuX. New product photos have been released. It appears to come with weapons that fire beams, the feeding rifle, and the sea serpent. The feeding rifle is a standard, mass-produced weapon of the Earth's Federation forces. However, there's something curious about it. Surprisingly, it was developed by the Albert Company, a former Xeon-related corporation. Of course, this setting belongs to the world of Zeta Gundam, not GQuuuuuuX. In the world of GQuuuuuuX, the Earth's Federation forces were defeated by Xeon. Therefore, they were never able to absorb Xeon's technological assets. Why then is the Hambrabi of the GQuuuuuuX world equipped with a feeding rifle? In the story, Bascom says that there are people in Xeon who don't accept the Zombie family's rule. It's possible that someone or an organization within Xeon was secretly providing technology to the Earth's Federation forces. The story of GQuuuuuuX has more or less concluded. However, there is no information stating that the Earth's Federation forces were wiped out. Therefore, this feeding rifle could hint at future story possibilities. The Sea Serpent is a weapon that attacks the enemy's electronic systems or pilot by attaching a wire and delivering a high-voltage shock. Some fans ask if you have enough time to wrap a wire around the enemy, wouldn't it be faster and more effective to destroy them with a beam weapon? However, for the Earth's Federation forces, it is an extremely important weapon. This is because blowing up a mobile suit's engine could severely damage a space colony. In the original 0079 story, the scene in which a colony is punctured by a Zax's exploding engine is carefully depicted. This is why the Earth's Federation forces, as a military of the central government, have a duty to eliminate enemies without causing damage to places where civilians live. However, because the Earth's Federation forces are often portrayed as rough and inconsiderate, many people might not realize this. There are even scenes in which they ignore the safety of colonies and fire battleship beam cannons directly at them. Originally, the Earth's Federation forces were supposed to fight in a way that only removed enemies or terrorists without harming civilians. The Sea Serpent is an extremely important weapon that helps them fulfill that role. In Zeta Gundam, Machine says that without preparation for electric shock weapons, a pilot would die instantly. Now, these two weapons were never used in the GQuuuuuuX anime. Does that imply that they weren't completed by the time the Hambrabi appeared? Bask tells Gates, the pilot make your name go down in history. However, considering that he deployed Gates in an unfinished mobile suit, it's difficult not to conclude that Gates' life was treated lightly. Also, although no photos have been released, the product description says that it includes a transformation mechanism into mobile armor form. This transformed appearance never appeared in the anime. That's another exciting detail to look forward to. Lastly, here's a brief update on the Perfect Grade Unleashed. Some new information about the new Gundam has been revealed. It turns out that the box is extremely large. Of course, many people probably expected a big box since it's a perfect grade model. Still, it's surprising when you see it in person. If you plan to buy it in a store, think carefully about how you carry it home. It seems there are more than 70 runners holding all the parts. On top of that, there are 600 stickers that need to be applied. The package art is also really cool. The new Gundam is a hugely popular mobile suit, but it looks like you need quite a bit of determination to go ahead with the purchase. Was there any news that caught your attention? Will a new Gundam anime be released next year? Thanks for watching until the end. See you in the next episode.